My presentation will focus on payment systems, how we can transform the payment system in Ethiopia. Yes, as Judith said, I was part of the payment system reform project while I was serving as Vice Governor at the National Bank of Ethiopia. So most of the ideas surround around that project. These are the contents of my presentation. As introduction, for those of you who have no good background on payment systems, I will just highlight what a payment system is. The payment system is a process by which payer transfers funds to the payee, and the payee receives the funds from the payer. It's simple in this way, but when it's conducted in cash, again it's simple. The payer gives money to the payee, and the payee receives. That's it. And the payee may give in return something with equal value, or nothing, in case of grants, for instance. But when it involves the non-cash payments, there are several elements in it, including there is payment instrument, which could be check or mobile money or whatever, and there are payment institutions that issue the instruments, and also there is payment infrastructure that is required to run the process. Furthermore, there are arrangements, laws, regulations that govern the transactions. In terms of broad classifications, we can classify into interbank payments, which are in most instances large, and retail payments, which most of us are involved. The interbank payments are settled at the central bank, and the retail payments usually are conducted by consumers. This can be categorized, or the matrix may look like this one. This is taken from BIS, so we can see how people and business and government interact in retail payments. So much about introduction on payment systems. Let's move on to the current status of the payment system in Ethiopia. As I said, there was a project on payment system modernization back in 2008. That project was assisted by the World Bank, and following that project, a new, I should say, national payment proclamation was issued. As such, it's a proclamation issued in the country for the first time. Before this proclamation, the payment system was governed by the rules in the commercial code. But specialized law was issued in 2011. Following that, that law actually was is rather a very modern law which incorporates several of elements that the modern payment system requires, such as, for instance, recognition of electronic payments, electronic signature in the courts of law, or electronic documents in the courts of law, which were not included in the commercial code before. So the law is comprehensive to conduct modern payment system electronically. Then there was NB then entered into establishment of the National Bank. Engaged into establishment of the RTGS system, and also required banks to establish a modern technology which supports electronic payments. That was as actually, it was encouragement in a sense, but it has been using moral suasion, or sometimes pressurizing banks to introduce that kind of technology into the system. The response was very, very, very good from the banking industry. Branch expansion was, it was skyrocketing. It went from 500 to 5,000 plus. There was also introduction of ATMs and POS terminals so that electronic payments can go to the system. That was the system, the landscape, the general landscape of the payment system that we have. But then, as you can see, the currency remained cash remained the main payment instrument in the country. So we are still in cash dominant system. So what should we do? We should go to, I believe we should go to we should bring disruptive change in our payment system through digitization. Digitization is changing the world. So it's also changing this sector. If we move to digitization, we can change our payment system, and thus the change has to be fully disruptive. To do that, there are 4 pillars that we have to follow. One, we should look into our legal system framework. I understand the law which I described earlier is modern, and it can enable us to transact digital payments. What remains is the regulations that the National Bank should issue, the directives that the National Bank should issue, probably which I should have issued while I was the vice governor, and which I missed, which I didn't do it. So those are the elements that we have to do. And then we have to focus on products and development, products and services which are customer-centric, which are based on use cases, researched use cases. If we focus on that one, then we can get into digitization very quickly. Then financial ICT infrastructure. which includes our telecom system and the other infrastructure, the electric system, which is currently frequently breaking. Finally, we need to protect our customers and also engage into customer literacy. Those are the four pillars that I suggest we should get into. I think I am done. That's it.